Hey everyone, welcome back to Pop Draw. Today is the final day of the countdown to summer. It's now officially summer, so I'm going to be showing you how to draw Surfer Freddy Funko. And I'm going to start by drawing a tiny little diagonal line about right here. It just goes down right there. And then on the bottom of that line, I'm going to draw a line outward and curve this line. And it's going to curve upward. And when I get to about right here, I'm going to curve it out this way. And then I'm going to come on the top of that short little line that we drew, and I'm going to draw another curved line outward. And this one's going to start curving up about right here. And then I'm going to connect these two lines together, like that. And then I'm going to come over on the right side of that shape, and I'm going to draw a curved line down right here. And then I'll go over to the left side, and I'll draw another curved line down. And then I'm going to connect those two lines together. Like that. And then I'll come back over to the right side over here, and I'm going to draw another curved line. It's part of his hair. It's going to come down and connect to this line here, and I'll do that on the left side also. And then for his ears, I'll go over to the right side, and I'll draw another curved line here, and then a curved line on the left side. And then up on the top here of his head, I'm going to draw a line up right here, and then a line up over on this side. And then on the top of those lines, I'm going to draw two circles on each side. And then I'm going to go back over here to the right side, and I'm going to draw another line. This one's going to come down, and it's going to curve down and then back up again. And I'll do that over here on the left side as well. And where these two are almost going to connect, I'll bring them up a little bit more here, and I'll add another circle on top of that. And then I'm going to add a few more circles that are kind of poking out through these curved lines. They're not going to be full circles. That one's about like a half circle. And then I'll add like kind of another half circle here. And then for his face, I'm going to draw a oval shape kind of towards the bottom here for his nose. And then for his eyes, I'm going to draw a circle over here on the right side. And then a circle over on the left side. And then I'll add a little bit of reflection in those eyes. I'll draw kind of a circle here and a circle here. And then below his head, I'm going to draw a kind of curved line that has lots of like up and down dips in it. And I'll draw another one of those on the outside of that. And then one more below that kind of just goes on the bottom part here. And then over here, I'm going to draw a line outward right there. And then next to that, I'm going to draw another line that goes outward. And on the end of those two lines, I'm going to draw kind of like an oval shape. And then I'm going to draw his hand. So I'll draw a curved line right here. And then I'll draw another curved line here. And another one here, and then one more here that comes up and connects back to this band here. And then I'll bring this line a little bit further up, and I'm going to draw a line that goes down right there. And then next to that, I'm going to draw a diagonal line that goes outward, and then that line's going to come inward again, and it's going to come up here. And then I'm going to switch over to my thin tip Sharpie real quick. And I'm going to draw the strings on his shorts. So I'm going to draw a kind of round shape right there. And then next to that, I'm going to draw a curved line right there. And then next to that, I'll draw another curved line. Then inside those curved lines, I'm going to draw two kind of lines inside there. And then I'll draw 2 more curved lines coming out this way. And then I'll switch back over to my regular Sharpie, and I'm going to draw a line from the strings that we drew to about right there. And I'll draw another line on the top of that. And this line's going to come out and go just under this shape that we drew here. And then it's going to come up, tiny little line there. And then I'm going to draw this foot on this side. So I'm going to draw a line that comes down, kind of curves around. And then I have to draw his toes. So I'm going to hook that line up there. And then I'll do that a few more times. This last one's going to come up and come to about right there, and then I'm going to draw a tiny curved line there, and then connect it back up to the shorts. And then over on this side, I'm going to draw a line across, and this line is going to come down to about right there, and then it's going to come up like that, and then connect back here. And then for this foot, I'm going to draw a line that goes down, and then that line is going to come outward and curve around. And then I'll draw the toes on this foot. A couple curved lines there. And then this last one will kind of come up here. And then draw another line there. And then where these 2 lines are coming together, I'm going to draw a curved line right there. And now I'm going to switch over to my thin tip Sharpie real quick again. And I'm going to draw his other hand. This one's kind of facing backward a little bit, so it's going to be drawn a little bit smaller. I'm going to draw a curved line outward that comes around like that. And then I'll curve that line again. And this line's going to come over and connect back to the head. And then inside that, I'm going to draw 2 more curved lines. One right there, and one right there. So that finishes off that hand, and then I'll switch back over to my regular Sharpie, and I have to draw a surfboard now. So between these 2 feet, I'm going to draw a diagonal line. It comes down right there. And then this line is going to come out this way. It's going to come up and then kind of come to a point right there. And then I'm going to draw another line that kind of comes down, tiny little line there. And then I'm going to draw some of the waves. This surfboard is going to be on some waves, so I'm going to draw those before I draw the surfboard, because the surfboard is going to kind of be like buried in the waves. So I'm going to draw a line that comes up like that, kind of like a curved line. And then I'll draw another curved line next to that, and another one here. There's going to be a bunch of different curved lines all along this whole place. So we'll draw kind of some curved lines here. I'll bring it to a stop about right there. And then I'm going to draw a curved line here. I'll draw a few more here. I'll draw one there. And add a couple more right there. And then at this end part, I'm going to draw a line that kind of comes outward. And then it's going to draw kind of like a curved line all the way over until we get to this point here. And I'm going to bring it to an end right there. And then I'm going to bring that line up. And I'm going to curve it back around and connect that to the foot. And then this surfboard is going to kind of have like a line that goes down the middle of it. So I'm going to start about right here, and I'm going to draw a line downward. And I'll bring that line down here past the foot and bring it to an end right there. And I'll draw another line right next to that that goes parallel to that one all the way down to the end here. And so that finishes the drawing, and I'll come back to you once I finish coloring. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.